Hi guys, I'm coming at you today with an update on my 2 male Roborovski hamsters. First point, I just want to say the videos in here are not to the best quality. They wasn't going to be added, but I added them because I thought they were kind of cute. So let's get on with the points, keep this video short. First off, I want to say they are still living together, which I am so pleased about, because the reason I got 2 is because I wanted them to be together. So, point number 1 is food. They was not sharing their food. There was some dominance issues when I got them home. There was a little bit of fighting, but they're fine now. The food they wasn't sharing, but they do now share. I did start off giving them 2 individual bowls when they weren't sharing, but now, as in this picture you can see, they've got a larger bowl and they will share it. They don't always have a larger bowl. Sometimes I do give them 2 smaller bowls, but they will share if there is only 1 bowl. Point number 2 is sleep. Now, 90% of the time they are sleeping together. They have a lot of different hides and options on where to sleep. So they don't have to sleep together, but a lot of the times they are. So that is really good because it's getting a bit cold now. So they're keeping each other warm, which is a benefit for them. Point number 3 is playtime. As you can see here, this is one of the things they do. They don't squeak and they don't do it often, but this is one of the things they do to play. They do a bit of this. They play like a little game of chase around the cage, which is quite funny to watch because they're so far zipping around the cage that it's amusing to watch. They'll also sit on each other and jump on each other, and this is my favourite picture of Pinky. It looks like he's got a little grin on his face. But point 4 is how friendly they are. Now, they are both very friendly hamsters. Pinky is more dominant, so he isn't as friendly towards me. He occasionally takes treats, but not often, and I very rarely get to stroke him. But Brain, on the other hand, this is Brain here, he's a dark one if you don't remember. He is so sweet. I can stroke him, I can hand feed him treats. I don't pick him up out of choice. I don't pick either of them up because they are so small. I don't want to hurt them or make them jump or anything like that. So that's my choice not to pick them up. But I'm sure if I was going to try to pick them up, Brain would be the one that I could pick up, and Pinky would not let me pick him up at all because that's just the way he is. He's more dominant, so he isn't as friendly towards me. But that's also a Roborovski trait. They are not as friendly to humans, and they are the hardest to train. But next point, so that's point 5, is bulls. I bull trained them all, both of them. And some people don't agree with bulls. I think they're fine. They're only in it roughly once a week when I clean their cage for about 20 minutes to half an hour. So although everybody doesn't agree with them, I like them. It gets them out a bit more. It gives them more time to run around and far much more space to run around and wear themselves out a bit. Now the last point I've got is weight. Roborovskis should be in the 40 to 60 gram weight. Obviously some weigh more, some weigh less. But Pinky is about 55 grams. So he's the dominant one, so he gets a little bit more food, I guess. So he's on the heavier end. And on the other side of the scale is Brain. He's about 40 to 43 grams. So not as heavy, but he's still getting what he needs. He's not underweight. I'm not worried about either of them being too chubby or too skinny, so that's great. So yeah, that's all I've got for you today, guys. I hope you enjoy this little small update, and I will catch you again on my next videos. Laters, guys.